Right, so with the Whitsunday bracelet, we're doing the very first line. So doing these knots along, adding in a brass bead, and then doing our circle underneath. So we'll start from the right side. And all it is your cord next in line goes over your guide cord through the loop. And you do this twice for every cord. That secures your knot. So we've attached 10 cords, giving us 20 in total because it's doubled over. So it'll be 10 on one side, 10 on the other side for this. So again, over the guide cord, through the loop. So you see how the guide cord sits tightly, not down here. You'll leave a gap if you go down there. 3. Once you've done a few along, I like to get another pin and pop it in there. That'll just stop it from moving. Okay. Make sure your knots are nice and firm. It's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And the guide cord makes 10. So we'll just move that guide cord over here now out the road. So you don't pick it up by mistake, it will come from the other side now. So starting on the left side, the very first cord on the left is your guide cord now. We do exactly the same. Over the top of the guide cord, through your loop. Doing that twice. The next cord. 1, 2. And the last 2. That gives us now 10 on each side of our bracelet. This one here. Putting the cord through the bead. There's one that goes on one side. The other cord goes on the opposite side. If you're finding it hard to get that cord through the bead, I suggest you pull it down over your finger, leaves a gap, and then you can just get that cord through. So these are 0.5 and that's a 1 millimeter bead. Bring that in so it's nice and snug. From there, we're now going to make this circle. So the right hand side, the cord that we went through the bead, guide cord, the next in line goes under that cord. You do 2 knots to the inside, so over the guide cord through the loop, 1 and 2. Change your cords around so your guide cord now goes into your left hand and goes down this way. and you do 2 knots to the outside, so over the guide cord through your loop, run that down, and once more run that down. Again on the other side, the cord that went through the bead, there's your guide cord, your next cord in line is going to be making your knot. So the next cord goes under that guide cord, over the top and through the loop, and once more over the top and through your loop. Change hands, change your cord around. So your guide cord's now in your right hand, making the knot to the outside. So over the top, through the loop, over the top, through the loop, and secure these 2 down here, one over the other, and then making 2 knots into it. So through that loop that you've made, it's 1 and 1 more. And there's your little circle.